up anew, my beautiful bubbles. I can't believe it's been a whole year since I've been on camera, and I meticulously planned this video and redid my entire room so I can have enough space to actually film videos now. It's an amazing opportunity. Do anything that I want. I already have 3 or 4 videos planned. Today we're actually gonna do my makeup that I used to do almost every time that I did my makeup. I didn't even use mascara back then. Like I can't imagine doing my makeup without mascara or false lashes, because compared to now, it just seems so basic, and like, I want to do it again. I want to see what that looks like, because I used to think that was good. You know how you look back at pictures and be like, oh wow, I just thought I was just, until you like really learn it and grow and learn new techniques, expand your horizons, like actually using mascara. So we're gonna dig right into that. And this is almost like a brush challenge as well, because I only have 4 brushes today. Yeah, 4 brushes is all I get today to do a full face of glam, question mark. I consider that glam back then. But I digress. Let's start with the eyebrows. So the only brushes that I had, my first brushes ever were, well, it was just an eyeshadow blender brush and a concealer brush. And also, this is what I use all the time for my, like, I can't even imagine, and we're gonna try it out today. I still use this brush quite often. I love this huge area to blend a bunch of colors together. We're not gonna go like terribly crazy for colors, but it'll be interesting to see like how this makeup look is gonna look on me too. It's not like I have the exact palettes with me, but it was just a lot simpler. I pretty much follow the same technique. I really just like to kind of define the edge of my brows. And then I like to go in with a concealer after. That's 2016, but. Okay, that's gonna have to do. I don't really have a darker brown color, but that's not working. But, I think it's gonna work for now. Or should I just go purple brows? Yeah, we're just gonna skip ahead. Now I would take my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. This is in the shade Sand. This shade did not exist. I think it was just called Medium at the time. And this was the first makeup product that I ever bought. I just picked it out and it was actually a favorite by everybody. I was so excited, I just slathered all over my face. I'm actually gonna use the same brush, some concealer on the back of your hand. If you're actually going to do this look, which I seriously don't. This was the days of carved brows, you know, that really light concealer over the brows and then you blend it in. I can't do that now. I have a better technique these days that works a lot better and doesn't leave you with the halo brow. That's what I was trying to say. So we're just going to clean up these brows. Oh my gosh. We're going to carve out the top of the brows first. So I'm going to use the edge. Now I always start with eyes first. I can't imagine doing that now. And especially setting it with powder, like a wet concealer base is a lot better. I used to just slather this on top. And mind you, this isn't the best concealer. I would rather the Maybelline Age Rewind. I pretty much have to get 2 concealers to last me a month. This is like bringing me back. This is like, oh my gosh. We're gonna carve up the bottom of the brow as well. Wow, should I start doing this again? The whole halo eyebrow thing? I'm gonna bring it back. So next we're gonna pounce it out, and I use something similar to this at the dollar store. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Get all those creases up. This next step, like, I would never put this in a compressed powder. Like, no way. I have a setting brush for that now, right? I have 30 brushes. This is a little crazy. Now before all of these colored powders, colored loose powders, excuse me, from Maybelline Fit Me came out, it was the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in Translucent, and I just thought I never wanted to use a loose powder like at all. Like, I don't know what my affinity was for like not using it, but thank God I use loose powder now because like, oh, it's a lot better. But I used to set this with that. I think I was even baking my eyelids at some point, which means like excessive amount of powder, which like no one asked for. And the fact I'm setting my eyelids right now, I can't even. Next, we're going into the extravagant makeup look that was My usual every single time. This is the Morphe 35B palette, by the way. I always used to use muted pink shade, call it Dusty Rose if you will, as a transition shade. Now even that tradition is like, don't even do that anymore. I just go into color, blend it if I need it, you know, it's just, there's so many rules that I follow that like don't even apply now. So I'm gonna go in just to the crease with this transition shade. As I expected, I can't even see it, so I have to continually layer it up. Okay, and it was exactly like that. This is definitely more pigment than it was before. So, as you can see with my mutilated purple shade, using still the same brush by the way. So I used to go in just on the outer corner and then halfway in. And I'd actually bring it out a little bit too. So I can use concealer to cut that and make like a shadow wing. That was my thing, that shadow wing. And it just gave you a lift to the eye without any wing liner. But we're still gonna do that crazy wing liner. I'm definitely going to attempt that. So. Alright, so it looks something like this. This is bringing me back. So now we're going to just make your wing. Oh, you're just going to take the concealer, and this is so weird. I remember I think Tati did this, and that's why I kept on doing it. Tati is amazing. Alright, so I went upwards just like that. So weird. Oh my god. Now we're just gonna pat that in, blend it in. Back then it was all about the Maybelline, and they're still killing it to this day. I used to use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. The best thing that I have to match that is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I don't like this, it just breaks up at the end of the day. Maybelline is killing it with the Super Stay Foundation, which I prefer this over this. But we are going to use this today because it is comparable in quality to the Matte and Poreless. So 3 pumps should do. So I'm just going to pounce that in all over, including on top of the concealer. And y'all, let's dig right in. Now that's done, I'm going to take your Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and do the infamous concealer triangle underneath the eyes. I feel like every YouTuber is doing it, still do it to this day, and I still do it to this day. So, actually remember now, I used to bring it down a lot lower than I do now, just because I know it's going to blend out a little bit more, but that's what I'm going to do. I have to do a lot more on my top lip than I do now, than I used to do then. Like that's not enough, but that's what I used to do. I'm just little, maybe like that much. Don't forget the chin. And the middle of the nose and the forehead. And I used to do, yeah, a huge triangle on my forehead. Like it was bad. So small on. Now I actually used to let this sit for about 6 minutes or so. I figured that was like the perfect time for my concealer to really set in and dry. I can thank Jackie Aina for that tip. She still uses that to this day. Actually, she puts powder underneath her foundation. I would like to try that one day. But I digress. I'm not going to wait the full 6 minutes. I'm going to just blend it in right away because our next step is what I was kind of anxious and excited to try because it gets a little crazy. Now you're going to take your Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder, load it up like this. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, this actually has a mirror too. I forgot. And I pack it in. I'm not done yet. Good. I didn't go up on the nose. Like, I'm like so tempted to go underneath the nose. I went a little bit too high on this side. And keep going. I'm not kidding. Oh my gosh. Actually, this is pretty great to use. Like, pretty slick, right? And just keep going. I'm not kidding. By the way, I used to let this sit for 15 minutes, which is what I'm going to do. Now it's time to bake the rest of the face. I used to go like that, keep on going. Like a racing stripe. And now I'm going to do the forehead. So I used to do the middle of the forehead to really give it that round shape. Next, I'm going to do the top lip and bake my chin as well. So I am going to wait 15 minutes for this to set. I definitely feel like I'm 90 years old underneath my eyes. Oh my gosh, that is exactly it. That is the look that you want. Now we're gonna wait 15 minutes. Oh, wait, what did James Charles used to say? Wait 15 minutes while I bake in the oven or something like that. Oh, by the way, do you like my acid wash coat? I did it myself. And no, you should not do that inside in an unventilated area in a kind of a small bedroom. Like, just a warning. All right, so I'll be right back. So it's the next day. No, I'm just kidding. It has been about 40 minutes. So I was trying to think about like how I was brushing off my powder and I couldn't think, oh, by the way, change of outfit. This is the second coat that I did. And I also did acid wash my pants, which you'll see in my cooking video. I was trying to think like how I brush off the powder and I guess it was with a sponge. So I'm just gonna wipe it. Oh, okay, that's not working. Maybe the only brush I had in 2016 was this one, I guess. So I'm gonna brush off the powder. I'm wondering if I even brush off the powder. I don't know, you guys. I'm rediscovering how I used to do this. Oh, so I actually did my eyeliner off camera. It's been well over 3 months since I have done like a really glam look like that. So I just did that off camera. We're gonna get into bronzer before I say my final thoughts on this. Like, oh my god. So back then I actually had a really good bronzer, the Park Avenue Princess, and I haven't got around to getting a good bronzer yet. So I'm going to use this. It is the Physicians Formula. I love Physicians Formula. Light Bronze Pearl. I love this. It has a little bit of reflect in it. Not what I used back then, but that's what we're going to use right now. And just swirl it in there. I don't think I tapped it off either. This, I went down this way and then like a swirl. It was like 3 modes. Bringing me back. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to switch to my Palladio. Again, you know, it's just going to bring the look together because I already used it on my brows. But I am going to look pretty red. Again, this is just for representation of what I used to do. Obviously, I don't do that now. So, oh my gosh. Now we're going to do my 5 head. And I like to bring it into the temples a little bit more. I'm gouging my Palladio bronzer as well. And I remember my forehead being so white that I would just brush out the brush on my wrist and just go over that. Next, I'm going to do the sides of the nose. And you just go, and that was my contour. Go underneath. And I'm pretty sure I did underneath the jaw as well. We're just going to go ahead and do it. Next, we're going to cut that contour using your Beauty Blender and that same powder we used all over the face. I'm going to brush it off with the wonderful brushes that we have. Okay, not as bad as I remember, but not something I do now. Okay, so now it is highlighter time. I used to use a gold highlighter. This was in the dollar store. I do believe the brand is Mariposa. I could be wrong. Because that one came with a brush, I am going to use this tiny little brush that I still have from the kit. That I had in 2016 as well. So So I'm going to use that for highlighting. Don't know how it's going to work with all this powder, but I'm going to make it work. And it is a brand new highlighter from Wet n Wild. So this is the brand new Hello Halo highlighter and blush compact. And this is currently what I use today. I actually really love it. I'm going to take the smallest little brush that used to come in the same kit that I had in 2016. And we're going to highlight. So, middle of the nose, actually kind of reminds me. And then I used to put it on, slather it on. Then I get frustrated and probably use my finger. And don't forget your upper lip, Cupid's bow. How could I forget that? Wow. And of course, everybody was doing the nude lip with everything. Nude lip, nude matte lip, and lip gloss a little bit later on. Lip gloss still really popular. I don't think it'll ever go out, but you know what I mean. So any nude lip color that you have. Today I'm using the Makeup Revolution in Achelin. Next, then I'm gonna use the Makeup Revolution in the shade Achelin. I don't know what it looks like on camera, but this highlighter is not doing it. So I'm just going to put on the Maybelline. I'm just going to layer it up with the Maybelline Chrome Extreme, which is still my #1 highlighter. I'm just going to layer that on top. Alright, and here is the finished look. Yeah, this is it. I used to look 90 years old underneath there. Highlighter is really great, and so is this very elongated wing. I've never really fallen out of love with it. I would have to say I've kept some technique, and I've also improved a lot of techniques. Like my basic kind of look is actually 10 different makeup products. So I don't do natural makeup. Wow, it's been a lot of fun going down memory lane, and I'm doing this makeup look again. I feel 90 years old, and I feel like I need a proper brush this off, which is the Real Technique setting brush, which is perfect for brushing off powder. Like, I don't know how I dealt with all this powder underneath, but like, I just got used to it, I guess, after a while, because I feel it's like a desert underneath my eye. It's like, it's bad. I hope to see you guys soon. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see do. I don't just do makeup videos. My channel is all over the map, and I love to do a variety of things. So I love you all so much. Au revoir, my beautiful bubbles.